Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys, so we're in the Dominican. I literally just got out of my workout. This has been interesting. What a wellness retreat, but I'm having a great time. So much fun. I feel like I'm in like the real world right now, like real world, MTV real world. Anyways, we're back to talk about some Lisa Vanderpump, but before we do, you guys know how this works. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and yeah, smash that like button and let's jump right in. Oh, to this. All right, guys, so this really is interesting kind of recording in this setting. I've never used this little mic. Thank you to Caroline Stanberry. And yeah, what an interesting, like I said, trip so far. I can't wait to kind of give you guys like the down low on everything by the time I get back. But in the meantime, I've been looking at the articles in between. Like this morning, I'm the early riser. I got up before everybody and I said, what the hell is going on with Lisa Vanderpump? Well, that's exactly what we're back to talk about. So here we go. I don't know if you guys saw her on Watch What Happens Live, but Lisa Vanderpump was shady as hell. And I thought it was amazing. So she answered a few things. One thing was she was questioned about Scheana Shay's memoir. And there was this accusation of exploitation where Lisa Vanderpump, technically, if I'm sitting here getting this right, technically they're trying to say that she's going to come through Scheana with a bunch of shit about Lisa Vanderpump in her memoir, and it's going to expose her. At least that's what Kristen Doty alluded to. I don't actually know what she could have in that memoir that would expose Lisa, but obviously, it's kind of like, I feel like it's like, Hugh Hefner and the Playboy Bunnies. Like when you're in it and everything's going well, you keep your mouth shut. But then the minute that you're out of it, and like that relationship has dissolved and you no longer have to kiss the ring, then you start sharing all of the secrets. My dad always told me this: don't tell your best friend your deepest, darkest secrets, because one day they're not going to be your best friend anymore. And I think this is interesting. But Lisa Vanderpump criticized Scheana Shay for allegedly using her to promote her upcoming book, and she said that's probably just to sell the book because she hasn't gotten anything else to say. Oy! Now, addressing Scheana's claim that Lisa only contacts her when she needs something, she said, true that. I have 600 people I work with. Saying the last time that, she needed Scheana was when she invited her to her grandson Teddy's birthday. I mean, I know that Scheana doesn't care right now because she is going to promote this book. I do wonder, too, a lot of people were like, oh, well, Stassi was a New York Times bestseller. Do you think Scheana will? I'm like, well, Kristen Doty wasn't. I don't think Lala Kent made the New York Times bestselling list, but Stassi also has a cult following, sort of like the Giggly Squad, which that's not an insult to anybody else. It's not exactly like every day you make the New York Times bestselling list, but maybe she thinks that this could help. I'm surprised. I just wonder if she even gave Kristen permission to talk about this, but also, Lisa Vanderpump chimed in on Kyle Richards, the house purchase dispute. She called out Kyle for allegedly lying about why she couldn't buy the house near Lisa, and she said her offer was not accepted, contrary to what she says. She's not always totally transparent, as we've seen on the show. Apparently, she said that Kyle Richards ended up going to the house like 4 different times, put in an offer, and obviously, if you guys know, we've done this video before, but that house used to belong to Channing Tatum. And she said it's like 15 feet literally from Villa Rosa. So I don't know why you would want to live there, but okay. She said, yeah, I'm not really comfortable with the idea of Kyle moving nearby. My doorbell ring would be, goodbye, Kyle. I'd have an electric fence that would sort of, sort out the straight hair that she's got. All right. So then moving on Watch What Happens Live, there were so many good clips, but she talked about Garcelle and she said that she's still close to Garcelle. And, she was asked by one of the fans, well, with Garcelle, what do you think about her unfollowing the rest of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast? And she was like, I don't think that she's a follower. I think that she's a leader. And I was like, okay, well, she's going to like that. That's a good thing. But when it comes to Dorit and PK's split, she said that she was aware of Dorit and PK's separation for a long time. She said, I actually knew that they kind of pretty much separated. I think he was living in a hotel. But defensive PK, she did defend him, saying against like the claims that Dorit made. And she said for her saying that he's a bad father, that's not okay with me because he's a good guy. So, yeah, that one obviously did not land well. But Lisa also talked about the Mauricio Umansky cheating rumors, and she addressed some of the past cheating rumors about Mauricio. And she said, as a restaurateur, your ear is very close to the ground. But I mean, I just always hoped that they had a great marriage. But I don't believe those salacious rumors that were really ugly. But she did express that she was sad over their separation. She said, I was saddened because I know how much they valued their relationship. I mean, I do believe that. I believe that she was saddened. I believe that she wasn't, I don't think that she would have been happy about, like Mauricio and Kyle's relationship crumbling. I understand that, like, it's not necessarily the best relationship at this point, but I don't think that she would, But speaking of which, since we're talking about Kyle and Mauricio, I know a lot of people are trying to normalize these weight loss these things to help with weight loss. It's starting to make me a little bit more nervous, I'm not going to lie, because I feel like we're normalizing it, but then there's like these crazy side effects. So Kyle and Mauricio's daughter ended up coming out and sharing that she's had some of these side effects. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And so here's the video from her.
I'm very lucky that I have so much hair because at the rate that I've been losing hair, I'm going to be bald in about a week. I started Mounjaro about 4 months ago, and I would say like maybe for the past 3 weeks to a month, I've noticed a dramatic hair loss situation. I'm going to show you guys a video. If you're triggered by hair, then don't watch this part because it's a lot of hair. But I'm just going to show you a quick little video of what my hair loss looks like. And this is every day. And you're not even seeing the half of it. I'm going to show you what it looks like when I brush my hair, when I shower. And it's a lot worse than it even looks in these videos because you're only seeing what comes out in the shower and then what comes out before and after the shower. But all throughout the day, if I just like go like this, I'm like pulling out like piles of hair. So sorry for the zooming in and the graphic visual, but I really need you guys to understand the depth of the situation. This is everything I brush out of my hair before the shower and everything that comes out during the shower. I don't think it's a direct, I am very lucky result of the medication. I think it's a direct result of rapid weight loss because of the medication and not eating enough vitamins, protein, all that kind of stuff. I feel like at the beginning of starting this medication, I was just making sure I was eating enough. I wasn't really thinking about like enough protein, enough vitamins, all that kind of stuff. So I think because of that, I have started losing hair. Really been putting an effort into eating more protein, taking more vitamins and all that kind of stuff. So I bought a few different things to try to not be bald yesterday.
Okay, so the point is, and I know that she's going to go in and start telling us all of the things that she bought to not go bald, but you can go check her out for that. But I think it's just alarming. Like I get that there's side effects of different things, like when you take different things or different medications, yada yada. But like this to me is alarming. Anyways, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially about Lisa Vanderpump shading Kyle and Scheana. I thought it was savage, but I want to hear what your thoughts are, guys. Pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell. I'm going to keep trying to post as much as I can from the Dominican Republic. My bathroom is right behind me, you can tell. And clearly this is not my normal setup. And I'm also like, I just got out of a beach workout, which is okay. So, all right, guys, I love you. Happy Saturday, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.